And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. Shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget who you used to be. For just tonight, could you just dance the night away?
There we go. Hello, my man. Unlucky Simon. What a lucky coincidence we've turned into each other, ran into each other again. I see someone told you about the smuggler's route to Zimbabwe, or Vabab, whatever it is. I'm sure that old man would be interested in this passage very well. When you and Dart are ready to head out. Okay. So yeah. We are going together. So it's interesting that we've had to work with smugglers because we need to get in. And we're obviously the enemy. Traveling through the caverns. We should waste no time. Okay. Our friends must be recognize the description as well. Ask us to okay. Ask us to the escort. Okay. Yes. Why do I think you are lying to us? Is it that you failed to name our so-called friend? Or perhaps it's just the way you clutch the blade. Either way, we don't trust this one. Yeah. I know, they've definitely been bought out. It matters little to me whether you trust me or not. I'm already been paid, but if you want to get these through this kind of alive, you'll need my guide. Someone who knows the route that leads to safety. Instead of the dozens that lead to your death, it's your choice. I mean, I'm curious as to who he's... I'll follow you for now. I'm curious who whose benefactor is. Very good. Because he's already been paid, you know, so there's no guarantee that he's, you know, nefarious. But I feel like he is. I feel like they'll get us to the end and kill us, but, you know. But, you know, killing them gets us more gear, theoretically, if I can survive the encounter. Oh no, I'm sure, like I said, I was sure it was a trap too, but here's the thing. If it's a trap, and you've been paid to do a mission, and we know it's an assassination, it is better to get rid of the people that are going to assassinate us, in general, just so that they don't become after us again. Because if they're willing to go after you again, or go after you for the first time for coin, they'll go after you again for coin later. But they can't do that if they're dead. It also sends a message that if you attempt to try and, you know, backstab us, we will stab you. And our effectiveness is a lot better than our enemies. I'm just saying, you know, having a reputation of being like killing people who tried to do you dirty makes it so people are less likely to want to do you dirty. It's not a guarantee, obviously, because there's always that chance that someone's still going to go for the coin. Someone's still going to be desperate enough for said coin. But your chances are less to have that issue. I mean, there's a reason gangs are still quite a very strong influence in the world. And it's not because of the things they do for their communities alone. It's the brutality of, oh, you betray us. Okay, cool. Then we'll just get rid of you. Right, wrong, doesn't matter. It has that effect on the world. Alright. That's pretty I don't exactly know which direction we're going, but we'll figure it out. At the very least, we're getting some XP out of it. I feel like there's a pathway up here. I was seeing if that was part of a splinter group or not. Yeah, see that? I knew this one was a scout for the other group. But the other one's far enough away that it doesn't matter. And like I said, more XP, more money. Wait a second. Have you noticed the path here in the worms? These footprints in the mud. Most of the patrols came through. Yeah, I just saw the backs of their heads on the thing. I don't even have to look at the mud in the ground. He's at they're at the top of the staircase. Whatever, my man. Whatever makes you feel better. You have to deal with the corpse here and these lizard people at the same time? It's kind of bullshit, don't you think? Oh, come on. How hard is it to, like, heal the one person who's, like, at the front line? There's two of us there. You guys are all back here. I don't want to hear. Well, okay, Hoss is up there too somewhere. Heck, our sorceress is up here. Where are you all at? Give the healer something else to work with. Can we get our elementalist up, please? He's been laying on the floor for a good long while. Fine, I'll do it. Disrespectful. The one spellcaster that was like, screw it, I'm coming closer. And you guys can't even give him a decent, like, healing. Disrespectful. But yeah, I already saw them walking up this way. I don't know why you're surprised by that. It's also a really pretty path. I do like this area. This area is really fun looking. It's very, not dingy and dark, but like, I don't know, it makes me think of like the Tangled Depths, right? I did not enjoy the Tangled Depths, but the corridors and tunnels and stuff are really cool looking, right? I can agree that it's aesthetically pleasing. Trying to navigate it while things are killing you, not aesthetically pleasing. A very unhappy thing to have happen. Camps there on the west. Our plans to stay close to the eastern wall and head north. Camps careful. Should be avoid precautions. Okay. Bonus. Follow his remaining suggestions. You have fold 0 of that. Okay. I guess the first one is not a requirement. But I mean, if we don't have to kill him, I'm not gonna do it. Might as well not. Having a hug with the wall. You've hold 2 of them. Okay. think the idea is that we're trying to avoid going into their little cubby holes. We're like taking on the wildlife versus that. What do we get past the camps? Okay, we got past, but look, we see those two horse runners. Their jobs are to alert the other camps of trouble. If they get away from us, what is it? If they get away from us, we'll surely bring the remains. Okay. Who are you talking about? I don't see who you're talking about. Are you talking about this guy? Do you want me to go this way? Oh no. It's a monster. It's not a person. Yeah, I don't know who they're talking about. Like... Is this the way we need to go then? Like, it seems like that's the case. They took one away from me. I don't know. I'm very confused as to what they want from me. I don't know what they want. I'm very, like, confused. I don't see a Corsair scout here on this ridge that we're at, and I saw a group of them, but I don't want to fight the group of them just to deal with that. I don't know. Maybe he's up around this corner? Because I feel like if we come up this way, we'll get up there to him. I mean, it's just a bonus. The idea is just to get there. I feel like... There's much easier ways to do this, man. At 6 like normal? Why? You want to head out at 6 then? Whenever I'm done streaming, I was gonna start it. Why? Yeah. If you do that, then I'll start. I'll go marinate the stuff, and because by that point I should be on Skyrim, and you can sit in while I go marinate them. All right. There's a door there, but I guess it's not my door that I need. There's another dead end back here. Okay.
How you feeling, girl?
She looks like she's a little bit better. I don't know how we're supposed to do this. He said to avoid them. Okay. So I did. I went down this tunnel, see if I could backtrack a little bit, and that didn't work. That's fine, I don't know. I don't know how else they want me to do that, because they sent me the other way, and then it just doesn't matter. Because they're standing right here in the way. I don't like when they give me in directions with like north, south, and east, because I don't pay attention to those nearly enough for me to like. Yeah, I don't like it when they give me like instructions north, east, and west and stuff, because I don't know where I'm looking. I know there's a map above me, but the map moves with me, and it's not like in front of my face. I like in my in Blish, I have a north, south, east compass extension under my feet, because then I can see. The fact that I have to move my eyes away from my tune to go and look in the upper right hand corner is just too much for me. I don't have the attention span for it. That's not saying anything about the game. I just don't have it. I just, I have limitations as to what I can do. Maybe these aren't considered part of the camp, Maybe you guys are just considered guards. spiral down now and get out.
Which way? This is a maze of twisty passages.
That way. I feel a fresh breeze. If you insist on going forward, that is.
What's wrong?
We should be organizing a rebellion in Korna. Instead, we're running.
We're not running. We're going to Vabi for help.
We're running. And this would be the perfect place for an ambush.
You are correct there, Sunspear.
Who's that?
You are the last of your breed, traitors. I will bathe in the blood of you and your comrades.
You don't have enough troops to beat us, General. Let us pass.
He does not fight alone. I will feed on your bodies and feast on your souls.
I was about to say. He only wait. I was about to say. There's only you two standing there, but why? Also, isn't there like a way around to like take out the guys on top? Yeah, I think there is. What I was about to say was that I would trust the bald guy to tell you where the wind was blowing because he does catch a draft. Is that rude of me? Probably. Am I correct? Probably as well. I'm wondering if I could sneak around. I wonder if we can go to the back passageway and loop back around. I don't think so. I feel like there's a way. You know what? I bet you anything it was the other way that I came from. The one that I went the first time. I bet you anything. There's a runner here. Why is there a runner here? I like how it keeps saying that I followed one of his instructions, but nothing else. I'm like, what? He told me to kill them before they went back to camp. But also, there is no camp to kill anymore. They're dead. But yeah, I wonder if it's up this way. I don't think so, because there was a limit. Also, does this show me a full map of it? I mean, there's some darkness over here. You don't think we can, like, loop all the way around, right? Surely not. But I was trying to think of, like, a way to deal with the bowmen first. I don't want to have to go running under them to do the bow thing. It's bad enough having to fight the big guy, and I'm not really worried about the human. He's kind of, the general's kind of just meh. The general is just another, like, meat shield. But the demon, I don't really want to fight with. Head on. Also, I don't really consider getting back up running away, so, old man, I don't really agree with your take on that. Like, getting back up is, it's called a tactical retreat, but it's not running away. Running away is when you're out of options. Tactical retreats where you have a plan and you are heading into the fight because you have a plan to fight back. Okay, I was just curious. I feel like there's a way to get up onto those barracks, and I feel like I don't have a ranged weapon, so I can't like range weapon shoot them. I don't want to have to run under them just to fight them. That seems like really a lot of nuisance. What's wrong? Hey, will you end up doing me a favor?
What's up?
When you come back after you get the stuff, would you mind playing Skyrim while I go get the salmon's marinating?
Sure.
Yeah. Cause it'll take 2 hours for it to marinate, but I can do that. could also let while it's marinating, I could make the ramen, and then we could eat the ramen and then the miso and stuff later. Have a mini lunch type thing.
Sure.
But that depends on if you're hungry or not. Our chicken kind of satiated me just a little bit, but you might need the ramen.
If you feel like cooking today, you can. But if you don't feel like cooking, then you can just eat some basic food.
Oh, I don't mind cooking. That's not what I'm worried about. What is this area? Is there a... Huh. Why is there a camp here? Are they guarding a path or not? I can't really tell. I don't think so. I feel like this is just a little cubby hole. This is just this path that led up here from the underground. Okay. I wonder if we can go in the back path here. Like I said, I'm trying to find if there is a pathway up to the ridge to deal with the bowman first. I hate to have to go walking up to it first and just have us deal with it. I mean, we may have to. We have to go in there and kill him and run up the pathways to get to it, but I'm hoping not. We didn't go very far down this way, so I'm gonna check. Couldn't hurt, you know, to look. We still have some leftover rice, right? I think so.
A tiny bit, but it's not enough for like both. So if you want, we can still make more.
Make a little bit more.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just thinking because you need it for the sushi, or not the sushi, the salmon. Has it been this way? I think I have. There might just be multiple ways up from the bottom to get up to here, which is fine. Alright, let's go up this way. We'll go up this ramp and see how far we go in. I said, I don't know if it loops back around. I'm hoping it leads to the archers and we just have to go the long way. No, it's just a little over here. I'm starting to think that we have to go fight them outright, but it seems kind of lame to have to do that. Just because it's like, I know that's supposed to be an ambush type thing, but it's also like, you'd think that there'd be a way up that wouldn't require that. Alright, I'm gonna make my way back there. When I do that, I'm gonna swap games out, or videos out.
And we can just